All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golf Ball YouTube channel. My name is Jackson, and we're going to be talking about LIV round number 2 in their first event today in London. I gotta tell you, the more I watch LIV, laugh, love, the more I watch this tournament, the more I like it. I'm telling you, if they just get some more names, this will be a lot more intriguing. And something I was talking about yesterday was it's going to take some time for us to kind of learn the teams and even learn about some of these players. I give major props, major kudos to the LIV Golf social media team because they're killing it, dude. If you didn't know, all of the LIV rounds are on YouTube. They're available on YouTube. They post highlights immediately afterwards. It's not the most, it's not crazy golf, right? We have 8 players, 8 players who are under par. It's a tough golf course. It's windy out there, tough conditions, rough's thick. It's not an easy golf course, so you're not seeing crazy highlights. It's a smaller field as well. But they're posting them. They're doing a lot of cool behind the scenes work. They're doing a lot of cool interviews. And the channel's been live for 3 days. It's been live for 3 days, and they already have blown away the PGA Tour's social media team. Blown it away. There is so much content for you to take in, and it's like short videos or it's a long highlight video. They have a little bit of everything. So I give a ton of props, a ton of kudos to their social media team, specifically on YouTube. But TikTok, Instagram, they are killing it. Now, there's kinks. There's going to be kinks, and we knew this heading into them. You got Charles Schwartzel there at 9 under. He's been dope to watch. But, he's in first place. $4 million are on the line tomorrow, which is, first off, mind-blowing. Second place is his teammate. So, Henny Duplas, it's his teammate. So, there's $25 million on the line with both team and individual competition. But, I don't know too much about some of these players, Oliver Becker, Scott Vincent. There's some players I'm not that familiar with. So it's going to take a while. And keep in mind, the LIV Golf, this is 3-5 year plan. This is a 3 to 5 year plan. It's like rebuilding a basketball team or a football team. You're building it up. You got your big names. Phil Mickelson, unfortunately, today shot 5 over. He's hacking it around out there, but you got to add on to it. And something we've been saying on the podcast, on this YouTube channel all the time, is the second event in Portland next month, the first week of July, there's going to be a lot more big names. It's going to be a lot more fun. I think there's going to be people after the U.S. Open that come from the PGA Tour just to kind of see. They wanted to see how the USGA, see how the majors handled it, see how the Tour handles it. But you'll see names I would imagine Bryson plays. I would imagine Ricky plays. Patrick Reed, Bubba Watson. I fully anticipate to make his announcement in the next 10 days or so with that U.S. Open coming up. So second event's going to be a lot more golf-packed. I like the commentators. Yesterday I wasn't too keen on them, but I like where they're coming from. You can tell just sometimes, for example, they yelled a lot well, it's going right at the pin, and it'd be 15 feet to the right. They were just shouting, it's right at the pin all the time. Sometimes it was just really small little stuff that I think only people who are focused on it and people who are maybe big tour watchers. I run golf balls, so I watch a ton of golf. So I can notice certain things where something they'll say, whether it was the team aspect or the individual aspect, be oh, they really need to make this for the team. I'm hold on. I don't think that made too much sense. So I like the commentators. I think it's really only going to improve. I don't know too much actually about the commentators themselves. I don't know if they're from the golf world. Maybe they're not from the golf world. But I would imagine 100% they're going to improve if they get new people or if it's more of a rotation. That's going to improve. I think the broadcasting is phenomenal. I genuinely think it's interesting because it's a shotgun start, all right? Tomorrow's going to be a little bit different. You're going to have the top 6 players tee off on the first hole, so you're going to be able to keep up to date with 1 through 18. It's going to be a little bit more traditional for those 2 groups, for those 3 groups, whatever they're going to do. But the shotgun start's really interesting because the issue with golf is that broadcasting golf on cable TV costs a shit ton of money. Like, it costs a ton of money. I don't know too much about it. The PGA Tour makes 1.5, or they're projected to make $1.5 billion this year, which is a lot of money. But it's a lot of money to broadcast this stuff. So if you have golf going on for all day on the PGA Tour, because you've got, 80 to 150 different golfers competing, that's a lot of airtime, and that is why it costs so much money, which is why you don't see every one of Rory's shots. You don't see every one of Brooks Koepka's shots. You don't see every one of Dustin Johnson's shots. You see the leaders, and then if somebody at the bottom of the leaderboard, if it's a quiet day, or even if it's not a quiet day and someone, gets a hole-in-one or a chip-in eagle from 200 yards out, that's why you see those. It just costs a lot of money. But with the shotgun start, you only have, 48 golfers competing, 46 golfers competing this week, and they're all teeing off at the same time. So you essentially are cutting back half. It's a 4.5 hour round at the most with LIV right now. So instead of 9 hours, broadcasting 9 hours and 150 golfers, 100 golfers or what have you, it's now only 4.5 hours. You're only broadcasting 46 players. It's a lot easier to keep up with it from that standpoint. So you're seeing a bunch of shots. And I really like that on the left side of the screen, it's pretty much the entire leaderboard. I think it's like top 20 or the top 25 at all times. And then, let's use an example. If Phil or Martin Keimer tied 26 at 4 over hitting a shot, the leaderboard scrolls down to them. So you can kind of see, all right, I didn't realize Graham McDowell, James Piot, they're 4 over, 5 over. So it's just kind of cool having that leaderboard there at the side. And I know especially for bettors and gamblers, which is a massive draw, I think, to LIV, because it's just super cool. A lot big payouts at play here. It's just cool to see kind of like, all right, I need blank to top 20 today. I need Phil to be top 25 today. Oh, shit, he's 26 right now. All right, I need to make some birdies. I need some other players to start falling off. And you can kind of keep up. You can just keep track of it right there. So all in all, I also like the no cut in the three rounds. I think that's money, because even guys like, last place is Andy Ogletree, Andy Ogletree's last place right now at 19 over. Well, first off, he's still going to make $120,000. But for the team competition, the team play, there's so much money at stake here that if you're Andy Ogletree, if this was a tour event, you're like, all right, get me out of here. Like, I'm ready for this round to be over. I'm going to make, $26K. Let's get on our way. Well, not only are you going to make $120,000, and so every single spot you could change a decimal place. Like if Ogletree is ranked 46th or 45th, it might be a whole freaking decimal place. You get what I'm saying? So there's more incentive to keep competing. And then also the team is like $25 million in total at this tournament. There's $25 million at play. That is mind-blowing, because it's such a small event. Like, there's a good amount of fans there, but when you remember, like, holy shit, there's $25 million at play here. This is crazy. Those Andy Ogletree at 15 over, the Hudson Swafford at 10 over, they get important. They are important because you're competing for a team. So there's even more money at play. LIV Golf will succeed, or it'll at least breathe, I would say, for the entirety of the season. The tour can do whatever the hell they want. They're doing a disastrous job of preventing players to go to LIV. But I would say that LIV at least is going to live for 1 year. Everything about this is it's heading in the right direction. They have, even just like the 54 lounge, it's just cool. It's fun. Golf needs to become more fun, and this is just fun. So I like where they're getting at. We'll see how the PGA Tour continues to react. We'll see how tomorrow goes, because tomorrow's the last day. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins, who gets that $4 million, and it's going to be interesting to see that team. Lives will be changed tomorrow. They will literally be changed tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for daily golf content if you did, and drop some comments down below. What did you think about LIV today? Peace.